Welcome to Knoxville, home of the Tennessee Volunteers, where the hymn of choice is good old Rocky Top, and they hope that by the end of this one, it's good on Rocky Top. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day, as we'll see the number 17 team in the country, the Vanderbilt Commodores, taking on the 4th-ranked team in the land, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Commodores will kick it away first. And the game is underway with a kickoff out of bounds. Not the way you drew it up, but a great break for this offense. On first down, here comes this offense. Hand off from the shotgun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball off.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to throw. It's Ncaa. Makes the grab on the left. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. They have relished this tight victory since the last time these two got together, Pollard.
Yeah, it's just winning is beautiful. And when you beat your rival and you get those bragging rights, Palmer, it is a glorious thing for a whole year and sometimes longer.
Well, that's the best thing about rivalry games like this. For the winning team, whoever pulls this one out here today, their fans are going to be bragging about this one for a long time.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the first down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
Right back to the well. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Deep in the season, that crisp air all around you, and this feels like a must-win game, guys.
This is a game that will impact the college football playoff. It'll have conference championship implications, and it'll have bowl game implications as well. David, so much riding on the line in this one.
And you can feel it, man. You can feel the energy. The players this week, they were on high. Like, you could tell they were ready for the challenge. This is going to be an absolute showdown.
That's caught. It's Matthews. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. The defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Fights his way for a couple, but stopped short of the marker. It's 4th and 1. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. On 4th down, trying to keep the drive alive with the run here. The Volunteers get enough for the first down.
And in these situations, you're never looked at poorly, right? You can go for these situations because it's a really long field goal, so it's not a guaranteed make, or I can be aggressive offensively, and I like the choice. Be aggressive, get the first down. Nice job by the offense.
Looking to pass. It's Ncaa. Buying some time. He'll pull it down. Nice run there. Picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
Wide receiver coming across in motion. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And these touch passes, it's so hard because there's always action off it, right? If I fake this pass and I can run it up the gut or I can throw it and it just spread me out and make me defend so many things. And you could tell they got on the edge quickly, got the big first down.
They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Bulldozes him. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown ball!
And that is what a team of this caliber is expected to do, right? They've got the better number beside their name by all the metrics, by a talent standpoint, coaching standpoint. They're the superior team, and they just drove the ball in the first possession of the game, and they looked like it, scoring a touchdown and asserting their dominance.
Going for the return. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. As the defense comes out, they've got him pinned back, and listen to the roar of this crowd. They'll try the run. Across the 25, he's got room. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to stop this guy. They better rally to the football and get multiple hats because he is not easy to bring down.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Running back searching for a hole.
I know that wasn't a big, huge play, and everybody's not excited, and the fans aren't going crazy, but those are the plays that in the fourth quarter matter a lot. Again, making you tackle my back, making you feel the physicality of the football game throughout, so you get tired and get worn down in the fourth quarter.
And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. The biggest lie college football coaches tell is nameless, faceless opponent. David, game like this, you know their name and you know their face.
You know them well, and it does mean just a little bit more because it's bragging rights. Like, the rivalries matter so much all throughout the year. All the fans talking about this game in particular, that's why.
And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack.
How great is it if you're a defensive coordinator that you know I can put 6 DBs on the field in my dime package and I can still get home rushing 4. My guys up front are better than your guys, and we're going to go prove it. They did just that.
The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
And now on 2nd down for this offense. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Back to throw, it's Ncaa. Makes the grab, and he's dragged down.
A nice job by the defense there, tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36.
Nice job by this offense converting the 3rd down. Listen, 3rd and short, they know you're going to run the football, and they still did a great job being physical, Third downs has been such a struggle for this offense. Bottom 50, one of the worst in college football. Nice job on that play.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Shoots it to the left. Holds it in. Just outstanding execution, continuing to work his way back through the football.
Yeah, and everything about this route looks vertical. The comeback, it looks like it's a go. I'm thinking speed, and then he sets it down. QB puts the ball on the money, and he makes the play.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Here comes the option. He'll pitch it.
That might have been one of the most EA plays I've seen in a minute, bro.
Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. Dropping back, it's Ncaa. Fires into the end zone.
Okay, I guess I can't react to the ball at the end.
Man, really nice job attacking the middle of the field. You see those safeties, man, I want to split them. He splits it right down the middle, throws that post right on the numbers, catches the ball in the end zone, touchdown.
So, nigga just got stuck in the mud, bro.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Syracuse is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winner Ernie Davis among the legends to wear that uniform. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Boise State. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They'll start this drive with a pass. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And the ball
Like, come on, bro. Let me move my people, bro. Like, I can't even control the nigga, bro.
What a return after the interception.
As a quarterback, you've got to give your receiver an opportunity to make the play. You've got to put the ball on his body. That throw gets away a little bit from the QB, and that leads to the tip of the interception.
Looking left.
But this nigga jumps with to deflect the ball.
In a sudden change situation offensively, that's when you like to take shots. The defense just jogs out on the field. Let's see if we can catch him napping. Take a shot. Great job in the back end covering to force the incompletion.
Power football with the run.
Like, that's just crazy.
And he's loose and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Volunteers.
This nigga went up with two hands to deflect the ball, and he had an easy catch. Oh my God, bro. Why did they start me off with so much BS, bro?
They really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
It's stupid. Why are you going up with one hand to deflect the ball, bro? Easy ass pick, and you go up to deflect the ball.
Do at least apply a little game pressure. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. And it just seems like there's a little more oomph in a hit like that in a rivalry game, David.
Man, yeah, and you have to love it in these rivalry games when you get those big licks. And, Jesse, you make a statement. You make a point.
Yeah, you're right, David. I just feel like in rivalry games, everybody's playing a little bit faster. And I feel like the hits just hurt a little bit more.
Tackles can't even block, bro.
Will be challenged in rivalry games like this.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it down.
And they call it holding. Don't even matter what they call the holding. Oh, wow, I got bailed out.
Let's see what the official says. A first down for the offense.
Like, my whole line, man. I can't wait to get these. Look at this. This nigga just literally ran past him, bro.
Linebackers have such an amazing responsibility. Gotta play run, gotta play pass. How about this?
Just ran past him, bro.
Downhill and getting in the backfield and making a tackle for a loss.
They go right back to it.
It's fucking safety, bro. A fucking safety is just bullying my O-line, bro.
That defense, they were bringing it up front. Everybody winning their one-on-ones. They completely had him surrounded.
To the air, it's Terrell. Pocket starts to collapse.
Look, I can't block, bro. This game is over, dog. You can't block him, dog. And I'm trying to call shit that's quick, bro. I'm not even trying to call nothing that's a long developing play. All quick shit.
He only needs a sliver of daylight.
I'm trying to call all quick shit, and it just don't matter, bro.
Every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Tennessee.
Oh boy.
Offense on the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute them.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
You know, runs like this oftentimes are like a boxer in a boxing match. Obviously, it's not a knockout punch, but these are body blows. And as the game goes on, these small gains are going to try.
Fires into traffic, picked off. Looking for room. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And they'll take over first and 10.
Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. The handoff to Johnson. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. Commit to the run like this. Obviously, you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield, pick up 10 and the first down.
And here we go. If you're an offense, you got to get that ground game going so you can have some balance, and then you give it to your quarterback, Palmer, and let him make some plays down the field later on.
Yeah, exactly. And then coming into this game, this offense knew they were going to have to some way, somehow, at least establish a semblance of a running game for exactly what you just said. You got to be able to use play-action pass later in this game to get some explosive plays down the field. And it's a play like that we just saw, which can help them get that going.
Looking to throw, it's Terrell. Quickly complete.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here.
And after that last run, we'll see if they keep it on the ground on 3rd. They'll try to run for it. And they needed an inch, and they didn't get it. This defense gives up nothing, and you'll like it.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Here we go with the run on 4th down. Tackled, but he has a first down. There was never a doubt about going for it there. If you don't go for it, you send the message to your team you don't believe in it.
Yeah, I mean, that close, literally you're talking about falling forward. I can't fall forward and get inches. Man, I'm taking my chances with that.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good, but I'm going to challenge them. I'm going to try to be the more physical team. I love the play call. I think you keep running the football and stay physical.
And they stop him just short of the goal line. They'll mark it at the 1. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Trying to pick it up on the ground. And he takes it in for the score.
Boy, we needed that shit, dog.
On to attempt the try.
Boy, we needed that. We needed that. We needed that.
They went 54 yards on that last touchdown drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Fielded in the end zone. It's Lewis. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays. And I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw at this drive.
Second down coming up. To the air. It's Ncaa. Got his man on the outside.
This nigga just didn't. I'm hitting X, and it just didn't react.
Got enough for the first down.
A half a foot away from the nigga, bruh.
He's looking to throw it. Pressure coming. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack.
You want to change some of this bad luck you've had so far around? Get after the quarterback and get his butt on the ground. Nice job by the defense. This game ain't over. It's still the first half. This is a good start.
On second down, he's looking downfield. And he reels it in inside the 30. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. And the Volunteers come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Snags it over the middle. There to make the tackle, but the big blow is good enough to give them a first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. And he has a solid game before the defense bottles him up. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They'll go to the ground. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Now on first and goal, a score here, and that mountain is huge if you want him. Wedges, pushes, and he's over and in for the touchdown. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Looking to throw, it's Terrell. Stands in and takes the hit. Heaves it into trouble, and he finds trouble with the pick. And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Vols will kick it off to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. Get our confidence going. We just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on fourth downs because I'm.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. He's looking to throw. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, after struggling so much in the first half, you thought they would have made some adjustments here at halftime to see if they can open up this passing game. But early on in the second half,
Four-man rush and we just can't block.
Incompletion on third down.
That was a three-man.
You're expecting them to punt.
On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And he makes the catch inside the 25. Touchdown, Commodores! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it.
And how do you not love the guts of this offense? Fourth down, it's just another down. And what do? Stay aggressive, throw the football down the field, make the big play, get the big touchdown.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Coming out with it, it's Lewis. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
It was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Now on first down from the 28. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Getting some heat. Hit as he throws. And the pass is intercepted.
They really did that nigga count Andy Reid, and they stayed leaving that nigga one-on.
We've just seen in this game.
I just don't understand it. Like, if it's one nigga you don't leave one-on-one,
As a result, that's not
it's him. And they leave him one-on-one consistently.
They make the stop after a pickup of 3 just inside the red zone at the 19.
I just don't understand the niggas and how they do it.
Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Grab behind the line. It's Johnson. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Well, they made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move.
He dropped the touchdown!
And he pick up a bunch of yards and make it get a big play out of it.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
It is true as he puts 3 on the board. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Rice has the lead right now, but they haven't been able to separate themselves just yet inside this building that hosted Super Bowl 8. They're up by 4. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Running back goes in motion. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush. It's just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Fires to the wideout.
Bruh, can we please hold on to the football, bruh?
Hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And they'll send out the field goal unit.
Good thing he dove into me, bro. Fuck, bro. Can we please catch a ball, bro?
And guys, this
like,
is
please, dog.
For a defense. They forced the field goal attempt, and now right back on the field after the roughing the kicker. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking downfield, it's Terrell. Makes his connection. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening it. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. Out of the gun to give to the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
Yeah, I saw that time with CPU. The first time, it looked like you dove to hit me, but I saw CPU was on that one.
He'll bring it out. It's Matthews. He was looking for a lot more on that one. Instead, he's out of bounds at the 14. Offense getting set for 1st down. The give to the tailback. Solid gain to get him out close to the 20. Pick up a 5 to the 19. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. The give to the back. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the 1st down.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over again who has this ability to make people miss and make big plays.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. Another big play on the outside, and that's the thing that historically has gotten Rocky Top rolling.
Yeah, so much fun to watch playmakers outside that they can run by you and go make big plays. Opens up the whole field, the whole offense, and this Orange fan base goes absolutely bananas.
He's up to 86 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. The Vols will line it up on 1st and 10. Back to pass. It's Ncaa. Buys a little extra time. The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack.
And that is your job. The O-line has to protect their quarterback. That's the most important position on the field. You got to make sure you keep him upright. You got to do a better job.
From the gun, the ground game.
Look at that stupid-ass speed burst, bro. That is the worst thing they ever... Oh, my God, bro.
Found open space. The band might as well start playing.
That speed burst shit is the worst thing in this game, bro.
He can go that far to the house.
This is just so random, bro. This nigga's a power back. Why is he getting a burst of speed? Like, this nigga's a power back, bro.
Bring it out to the 25. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking.
Look at that. But my niggas on the comeback route just keep running straight. My niggas on the comeback route just keep running straight, bro.
Touchdown, Tennessee.
I'll tell you what, as a DB, you're lucky if you get one pick six in your entire football life.
Fuck, this shit be annoying, bro. That speed burst pisses me off, bro. I swear to God it does.
And the extra point is good. They'll kick it off and send that
Can't throw a curl out in the early.
to try to score again after the pick six. He's going to bring it out from deep. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing picks.
I hate calling this formation because I always hit the wrong.
In my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined, run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that could happen is to miss inside.
There's no fucking time to do shit, bro.
At the 14-yard line. And the Commodores want to crank the tempo.
Like, god damn, bro.
These corners going to give these receivers some space. Feeling some heat.
There's no time to do nothing, bro.
Turn it over on downs, and now the other offense is set up. The offense
Linebacker running over fucking big old lineman. Like, niggas is 300 pounds for no reason, bro. Niggas is 300 pounds for no reason. I mean, they are getting shitted on by fucking linebackers, essentially. So them nigga pass rush is like 240, bro.
They'll run it on first and goal. Touchdown, Volunteers!
Man, I can't wait till my talent gets better, bro. That defensive talent is wide, bro.
Because he did that. That's his fourth trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back.
Thank God for that right tackle I just got, bro. I don't give a fuck what my line look like. That nigga starting day one, bro. It can't get no worse than what I got out here, bro. That nigga started as soon as the season over with. That nigga started.
Just enough time for one more snap.
If Vandy don't start that nigga, them niggas stupid.
Back to throw, it's Terrell. They're trying to get.
Look at that, bro. Just look at that. He is literally getting pushed down every time, bro. I might as well just start the bump. I might as well just start the backup. I mean, he's literally just getting pushed down every play, bro. That is the worst thing in this game, bro. Like, god damn, that and that fucking speed burst shit. Let me get rid of this nigga, because you're fucking trash. I might as well just start the backup, bro. 97 strength, bro. This nigga has 97 strength. Like, what is the point of it? 97 strength. And he's getting dog walk, bro. 81 strength. That shit is -4. His is, like, damn, bro. These niggas is weak as fuck. 97 strength, and this nigga is getting pushed on his ass every play. You would think at the end, you would think this nigga got fucking 99 strength. Nigga got 81. Pushing him on his ass.
They'll go back to the air. Wide open downfield.
That shit's fucking nuts, bro. Like, y'all don't even try to hide the bullshit. 91 strength and I'm getting pushed on my ass every play.
Outside, you got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Got to give this defense credit, guys, because all game long they have forced their opponent to be one-dimensional.
Like, what in the holy dog fuck?
As a result, we're here in the fourth
Got me cursing like white people right now because of this shit.
Got out of trouble and throws. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure.
Can't go shotgun. Can't go fucking. I just can't call nothing, bruh.
He's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long.
Fucking dog shit.
Multiple interceptions. interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the fourth.
Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. Unloads it left. The completion well past the sticks. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the fourth down conversion, moving the chains easily. Really good job there. Don't force anything. Take your time, and he finds his man for the first down.
Yeah, and I think really good job by seeing the defense. Understand that they're dropping back. They're taking away most things. All right, get the ball.
He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Vanderbilt.
What's the
They'll line up to go for two. Dropping back, it's Terrell. He's got it in the end zone for the two as they draw a little closer.
Oh, boy. Yeah, we just try to play defense, I guess.
To kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Let's see what he can do with the return. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Wide receiver shows motion. Might as well give it to him again. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, the defense finally able to make a play, getting a tackle for loss. They haven't had many of those today because this running back really has answered the bell. They knew coming in they were going to have to give him the football, force feed it to him, and let him go to work. He's done that. Well over 100 yards rushing in this game, and the defense just has not had the answers consistently for him.
Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. They plow ahead with the run, but still more ground needed to pick up the first down. Third down coming. Takes the handoff. It's Selden.
So I was about to say, y'all better not let them niggas fucking break that shit.
Six, but they're looking at a 4th and 1. The Volunteers decide to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Trying to find his man on first down. Coming after him. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet at my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
Finds his man. It's Johnson. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. The Commodores want to move quickly. That one's sort of like a shooter in basketball, just needing to see one go through the net, isn't it, David? He's got it all right. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. And the Commodores will have it 1st and 10.
Man, I love this guy's toughness. All game long, he's been getting hit. He's been sacked multiple times, and here we are late in the game. He's still staring down the barrel. Gets nailed, but is able to deliver a big completion for his offense.
Dropping back, it's Terrell. They're bringing heat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now. If you're the play caller, certainly if you're the quarterback, you're going to have time to throw.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Trying to beat the D deep. He got it. Can White cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Touchdown doors! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Speed behind center cannot be stopped, and the defense really can't even contain it.
No, and especially when the offense coordinator knows how to use it. You got a quarterback that can run like this, use him early and often.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And it's up and good. An 84-yard drive there, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone, it's Lewis. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. They still have the lead here, Jesse, but this would be a good time to put together a drive.
You're right, Reese. You can't rest easy right now. You just watch the opponent drive down the field and score a touchdown of their own, so you've got to answer that here. Your playmakers better step up.
And I don't know what it is about momentum. In all the locker rooms and all the years, coaching, everything, you can't quantify it, you can't measure it, and the momentum has swung to the other side. You got to get it back.
And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-game land.
This is a big pressure moment for the offense, too, because they've got the lead, but it's now third down on their own side of the field. They would love nothing more than to be able to convert this, stay on the field, keep bleeding the clock, but the defense might expect them to bring pressure.
I hate knowing exactly what play is being called, and these niggas just don't cover it, bro. I fucking flipped the play for a reason, and they still allow that shit to happen.
When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to third down. You get them to those critical points.
2 people hit him at the time he caught the ball.
Left, you better get aggressive.
We reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. The handoff, keep working on that clock. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. You got to believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there.
Big third down for this defense. Listen, you've got to get the ball back. You know what they're doing. They're trying to run the football, but we need the clock to be on our side so our offense has some time. Got to make a stand right here on third down.
Third and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Touch pass on the run. He couldn't get close to the marker. Got 3 yards, but it'll be 4th and 3. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. And the Volunteers will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He gets it out to the 17, the cover unit right there to make the stop. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. He's going up top here late in the game. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
You know, I feel for this offense, if they're going to get back in the game, I don't know if they're going to be able to do it with chunk plays. They're going to have to be methodical and generate some first downs and march down the field.
Trying to get to it. Blasted as he lets it go. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20.
Look at that, bruh. Both edges immediately got off the line, bruh. Like, you kidding? Like, what the fuck is that, bruh?
Late in this game, you're trailing, but now it's 4th and long. Like, it's one thing if it's 4th and short. This makes it.
Oh my God, this game is so trash with that, bruh. And it's just absolutely nothing you can do when that happens, bruh.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. He's taking a deep shot.
That's a PI. Thank you. I got bailed out, bro. Illegal touching.
They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play.
I love this game, bro.
Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here.
Oh, that shit's so fucking